guys, and welcome back to episode 3 in LLM series. So, the friendlies are done, the preseason is pretty much over. We are currently looking at our first match, and we're gonna do the first league match in this episode. Maybe 2, I don't know yet, maybe we will do 2, that depends on the time. I don't want to make the episode's too long. The last one was probably too long, but I don't really mind. I don't really mind too much. But normally I would probably stick to around 20 minutes or 25 or something like that. So what we should probably look at what I have done and the fixtures and the transfers and stuff like that. And I think the first thing we should look at is the transfers. So I highlighted 4 players down here. All the rest of them, that is not me. That's before I came in as a manager. So these 4 down here is my transfers, and I think we should just take a look at them. Now we knew that we had to get a new midfielder, at least one new midfielder, and this guy was the first one that I got in. I didn't buy him; he was just unemployed, so just giving him a contract. This guy was actually one of 2 guys that we were looking at in the last episode, and well, after a week on trial, I think I was pretty sure about this guy. I think this guy was good enough for this team, and I'm still pretty certain that he will be a really good player for us. I think he will do absolutely good. I'm gonna play him as a box-to-box midfielder. He's gonna be on our right side in the midfield as a box-to-box midfielder. And I think he's going to be perfectly fine. He likes to beat the man repeatedly, so I'm going to give him a knocks ball past opponent. Yeah, I mean, he's an all-rounder, pretty much an all-rounder. His only weakness is off the ball, if I should say something. Off the ball is his weakness, but that's okay. That's pretty much his only really big weakness. So yeah, a really good player to get in, and he's on 425 wages. That's a bit high, but I think he's good enough for that sort of wages. All right, that's the first guy, and I think it's a good one. I think it's a really good one. The next one up is Jack Chambers. Jack Chambers is also one of the guys we actually saw in the last episode, and like the other one, I thought, yeah, I mean, why not take this guy? Because I at that point when I took him in, I was not sure if he was gonna be, a first team member or backup or whatever he was gonna be. But he is gonna be a first team. He's gonna be in the first 11. I think he is. Because I do want to play with a deep lying playmaker, and this guy is gonna be my deep lying playmaker. And you might be thinking like the last guy I was showing as a deep lying playmaker. He's not a deep lying playmaker. No, not really. But it's the best I can do for this season. I can't do better than this. And one of the reasons is that I simply cannot. I can get more players, surely. I can maybe even find a loan deep lying playmaker on loan. But for now, my wages are really tight. I just can't get more in on high wages and stuff like that. So this guy is gonna be fine for this season. He is probably one of our weakest areas in the team, and I think he'll be all right, and he could develop a lot. He's only 19, Northern Ireland, and only 19, and I got him on a 2-year contract. So I think he's fine for this season. Probably a backup next season, and he's really pacey and really good acceleration. Gonna train him with knock ball past opponents as well. Because I don't want him to dribble. He's not a dribbler. So yeah, and as you can see, he's done pretty well for himself in the friendlies. Yeah, I think that's he's all right. He's all right. All right, little player. The next one up here is, well, this is a special one because, oh man, now I throughout the preseason I had a problem. The problem was my wing backs. The midfield was pretty fast. I got these deals done pretty quickly with the 2 guys we just saw, and I still needed something for the wing backs, and I think I got this guy in pretty much I don't even remember. Does it say in here? Let's say transfer. Yeah, the 2nd of August. So it's pretty late. The last two guys here, they're pretty late in. And I was really having trouble finding anything for wingbacks. And my other, I did have a under. We can just take a look at him. I think I put him down here again. Maybe I didn't. Maybe he's in here still. Yeah, nope. Where did I put him? This guy, Kojuavo, he was in the under 23s, and I took him up because he was actually a decent wingback, and well, he got injured. So yeah, what can you do? And it's a long injury. It's knee ligament, 3 to 4 months. So yeah, he's out. And I really needed something else. I really needed. I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself here. Now I'm going into the scouting area. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? You want to go into transfers and transfer history again? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Go into Joe Reynes. So Joe Reynes is a loanee, and he is quite expensive. Actually not 120 wages, but he is quite expensive. And the reason for that, if you're going into his contract info here, we can see that he is actually also getting, or his team is getting 500 per month in fees. And if I'm not using him, it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. So we have to make sure that he is actually playing. But the good thing is, he is a bit versatile here. He could even go up and play the inverted winger up here, inside forward. I mean, he's not bad for that. And he can also go in here and play box to box. So I think it's a pretty good loan deal. It's a pretty good loan deal. He's going to be a really good rotation player. He's probably going to play every second game or something. I think every second game he's going to play in either the inverted inside forward role, the box to box, or in the wing back. I think he's going to be playing quite a lot. So for 120 wages plus the 500 each month, I think it's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. And he looks, again, he's one of those players that don't really have a really big weakness. He got a couple, but not something that I'm too worried about. And his physicals are really good, and that's, well, for this kind of player, I'm really happy about the physics. Yeah, so a nice little player there. Brandon Say. Now, Brandon Say is, I wasn't sure about him, but the reason I took him in, I didn't knew everything. I have seen him for a week. I did have him on trial, but I didn't knew everything. But I had a good idea that he had some good physicals and he had some good technique and some good dribbling. So I thought to myself, fine, let's take this guy. I still need one more wing back in, and I got one more wing back on the right side in, and he's, well, the thing is, he's on a no contract. Yeah, he's just getting appearance fees. Sorry about that. For 200 each time he's playing, and well, I think he's like the third choice. I think I would play the other guy, Reyes. I'll play him more than this guy, so this is actually a pretty good deal for us to get this guy in. So yeah, that's the new players. So if we're taking a quick look at the team report here, so you can see that we're still lacking in the wingback area over here on the left side. And I would like to get a loan deal in, like Reynes or something like that in. But yeah, other than that, I think we're pretty good. We got some decent striker options. We got some okay. What is it? Inside forward? No, this was inverted winger, and this is the inside forward area. Pretty good over here as well with Aggie and Ainsworth. And the midfield looks quite good now, at least for the two best options. And yeah, the defenders are looking pretty good. The three best are really good. And we got our goalkeeper and whatever backup goalkeeper. He's not really important. So I'm fine with the team right now, except from the wingback area. So that's really good. Now, when it comes to staff, I have done some changes. Well, not changes, but I have got some really good staff in. Let's take a look at the first one I got in. Now, this is Devlin, and Devlin is for this league. He is absolutely yeah, as you can see, 11, 11, 4, 11, 9, 10 for coaching, and determination 17, level of discipline 15. He's really, really good, and I like him. I like him a lot. He's on 275 pounds, but I think he's worth it. He's gonna be worth it. I like to have some decent coaches down here in the lower leagues because they are doing some things that I can't do with my attributes. And yeah, this guy is gonna be absolute. Yeah, he's really good to have. But he was not even the best coach I got. This is the best coach, Kevin Gallagher or Kevin Garlisher. I don't know, but yeah, 13 all the way down. 13, 14, 9. I mean, I got. Normally, I wouldn't find these kind of coaches. These are, look at these. Look at the wages. 160 in wages. I mean, I don't even know how I got this guy. I mean, I'm not going out searching. This is from adverts. He was in the advert, and well, I'm speechless how good this guy is for this level. Speechless. He's really good. And we got 2 new scouts as well. This guy, 8'8", 13, pretty good. And the last one is 6'7", 18, pretty good as well. I can't really complain about my scouts right now. We got perfectly 3 good scouts, and we also got a physio, a really good one, 18 and on 210 wages. I mean, you can't really get better in lower leagues, right? And yeah, so that's the staff. When it comes to how we did in the schedule or the fixtures in the friendlies, you can see it right here. We did quite good. The only match that really pops in the eye here is Charlton. But I was playing with backup players all the way through here, so yeah, 2-0. Losing that 2-0 is not really that bad against Charlton. They are in League One, so you know it's perfectly fine. And yeah, we did really well, lots of goals and all. So yeah, perfectly fine preseason. So the media prediction is actually going up a little bit here. We are at 9th now instead of 10th. So, well, I guess some of the transfers did do some good here, or maybe the friendlies was helping that along. I don't know. The first match we're gonna play this season is against Dulwich Hamlet, and they are seeded 3rd. So yeah, it might be a little tricky game here. I don't even remember if it's at home or it is at home. So maybe we can get a decent result. Maybe 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, something like that. I hope we can do well here. If we are going to take a look at the tactics here, yeah, I haven't changed anything. I am perfectly fine with what I was setting up to begin with. The only thing for this match that I should probably change is this guy Simon over here, that maybe should play as a winger instead. But in the preseason, he actually did really well in the inside inverted winger role. So I think I'm not gonna change it. I think I'm just gonna stick with that. The only reason he's playing is because our normal guy down here, Anthony Cook, is suspended for 3 matches from the last season. So he's not gonna play. But other than that, we're going with Rowan Lipp as the target man for this game. And the reason for that is also a little bit tricky, because Rowan Lipp and our other main striker, Depot Jimmy, I don't know, Depot. I think I'm gonna call him mostly Depot. So Depot and Rowan Lipp, they are both doing quite well in the preseason. They did really well, both of them. So I'm gonna rotate them. They are pretty much similar in what they can do, and so I'm gonna rotate them for each game. And well, it's Rowan Lipp's turn, so he's gonna play. Ainsworth and the 2 new midfielders, Chambers and Kersey, Green and Johnson, and they are pretty much the main guys in the wingback area. Well, this is actually, I'm gonna go with this. No, let's take a look at Beaton. Yeah, Beaton should play on the right side. So Boateng, McLean, and Beaton. Beaton and Boateng are really beastie, and this guy is a little bit quicker and a little bit more, you know, an overall guy. His numbers are more flattened out compared to the other 2. So that's the team, except for our goalkeeper Cook, but he's always going to stay in there unless he's getting injured. That's the team, and I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so we are inside the game now, the first league match of the season. And as we can see, Dulwich and Dulwich Hamlet, they're not called Dulwich and Hamlet, but just Dulwich Hamlet. That's always confusing me. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing it right. They're playing a 4-4-2. So interesting. I don't think we will have much trouble with a 4-4-2 here. I think we're okay against. We're pretty decent against 4-4-2. So let's get into the dressing room. And well, actually, I didn't know if it is my. No, it's actually Devlin. Devlin is taking care of the team talks. He is far better at it than I am. Motivating, level of discipline. Yeah, he's just. I got 0 numbers in that department, and yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's kick off here. And but before we're kicking off, actually, well, they did it. They did it. They outdone me. God damn. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at what I was actually on about here. The settings, because as you can already see now on the screen, I'm playing vertical scrolling, and I've done that for quite a few weeks now, and I really like that. The camera height and camera zoom is really low on both of them, and I'm gonna play with extended highlights. I would normally play on comprehensive highlights, and I did that for the friendlies. But I think for YouTube reasons, not getting 40 minutes episodes every time, I'm gonna go for extended highlights. And I just don't like key highlights anymore. I just don't. I'd like to see more of the match, especially with our new match engine that I'm a part of from FM Engineers. I just like to see more of the game, and I would normally do this, but I'm gonna go with this for this episode. I'm gonna play on medium. I know many people like to go slightly faster. I like to go medium, and that go hands in hand with Thiago 2.0, where I feel the engine is going a little bit more. It's going a little bit faster. The players are playing a little. It's how it showed because it's physics, but I feel like medium is the right choice here for Thiago 2.0. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna play with sound on here. I do have a sound mod on, so. Why not? Why not play with that? It's fine. It gives a little bit of what's it called? I don't know the word. I don't care about the word, but we're gonna play with sound on. Let's go. Okay, so what should we hope for here? I still think a 2-0. A 2-0 would be a really good result at home against a third seeded. And keeping a clean sheet would be really nice, but I can't really hope for too much. I actually did forget to show you some things, but again, the episodes can't be too long here. I can't really go 35 minutes every episode. I guess this will probably be a 30-minute episode anyway as well. And I did change some tactics when it comes to set pieces and to corners. Throw-ins and free kicks, you know, and well, some of them are some old designs that I have I've used for plenty of years, and some were completely new. If you want to see it, I can show you, but it is what it is, you know. It's set pieces. It's not really that in depth compared to the other tactics. Are we gonna get a chance here? Out to the wing back maybe? No. Chambers. Into Ainsworth. Into Chambers again. Into Kearsley. Simon. Green. Can he get it in? Ah, no. It's a corner. It's a block and a corner. Okay. So. What? 14 minutes gone. Alright, and we are pretty much in control so far. Oh, they might have a counter here. This looks like a counter attack to me. Ooh. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's a good sliding tackle. Perfectly fine. So I don't know. If you're how much you have seen. It depends on individuals here, but if you have played a lot of FM20, you will for sure see the difference between this match engine and the normal match engine. And like I said, it's only one small part of the match engine we have changed. It's the physics, but it will show on the field. If you're familiar with FM20, you will see it. Oh, and here's a free kick to. Oh, I actually thought Boateng was getting on that. Boom, 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 boom. That's not a good ball. It's not a good ball at all. Can't expect too much from our center backs. Oof. Oof. No. Please no. Okay. That was a really bad ball from him. What's this? A throw in. Okay, a long throw in. Into our striker. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that's what he can do. That's what a target man can do for you. A long throw in and then hope for the best. Is another one here. But we missed that chance. Kersey picks up. Come on, Kersey. Out to Simon on the wing. Can he get it in? No, he's cutting back to Chambers. Chambers tries a shot, or I don't know what that was. Green, our left back. Our wing back, it is. Chambers, yeah, that was not the best ball in the world, but again, he's not the best player in the world. Oh, that's a good tackle. On the other hand, came back and did good. All right, 33 minutes, and we are, if you're looking over here at the match stats, we are absolutely dominating this game. Like I said, this tactic is working perfectly fine, and I didn't really want to change anything because I think it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's the speaker or the announcer telling you something about I think it's like The Sims. You know, he's just talking whatever, a language that's not known to any one of us. And but I think it gives something to the game to have this on. And yeah, we are almost done with the first half here. Maybe one more chance. I don't know. Probably not. Chambers with a long ball into Rowan Lip, and yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal. First goal of the season, Rowan Lip. That was well, I was not happy about Chambers earlier with his passing, but this was a good one. That was a good little thing over the top. And Rowan Lip just yeah, he's just using his physics here and his physicality and running past the defenders and score a pretty good little goal. All right, first half done. Yeah, again, the assistant, or not the assistant, but this guy, Devlin, is taking care of the talks here, and it looks pretty good. Everything is fine. This is perfectly fine, and we're in front 1-0, and maybe we can do that 2-0 thing that I was hoping for from the start. Let's hope so. Yeah, okay. I'm not too worried here. I mean, they got, like, possession-wise, they got 33%. It's like they're not even having the ball. We are just killing this game. Absolutely killing this game. Yeah. Who is doing really good over here in the average? Rowan Liv, of course. Yeah, Chambers, really nice assist. And Kersey. So the two midfielders we brought in are doing really good. I'm really happy to see that, of course, because that was me. That was my decision to get them in, you know. Nathan Green is not doing too well on the left wing back. I don't really have a good choice to bring in, so I think he's just gonna, if he's not getting injured or getting too low in condition, I'm just gonna let him play this game. We should probably start to look at someone to bring on. I actually always look for someone to bring off, not to bring on. That's how I'm thinking. Johnson here, also the wingback, is not doing too well. He's also our captain. He's captain for this season. And I think Chambers is actually our. Ooh, I didn't see that. I think that was pretty close. But let's make a sub here. I think we're gonna make a sub here. Also, I'm not doing the shouts. I do let my assistant do the shouts as well. Again, he got better motivation and determination and all that. So I'm gonna let him do the shouts and all that kind of stuff in the match. For now, I'm gonna do it later. Well, that depends on how far we're gonna get with this save. But if we're getting up to like League 1 or Championship, I'm probably gonna do it myself when I got some decent attributes. So green is not doing good, but we don't have anyone on the bench could possibly take over. I don't know. It's maybe Simon. No, not Simon. He's gonna play Ainsworth. Could put Joe Rains on. He needs some playing time anyway. We could also put Goldberg on for actually not for Rowan Lip, for where is he? For Simon. I think I'm gonna do that. I am actually training Goldberg to become an inside forward on the left side. So I think I'm gonna put him on. He's probably not gonna be playing too well up there, but just giving him a little bit play time and get that fitness up is probably a good thing. I know we're only 1-0 up, but I like to do that. So yeah, I think that's fine. And we still got Jimmy to go in if Lip is gonna get injured. So should I just do that one change? Could go with 2 here. I could, nah, let's go with 1. Let's see how it goes. I was, what happened there? What's going on? What, did he get a yellow? I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like Chambers did the fouling, but I don't know what happened. Boateng, our beast of a defender, up to Rowan Lip, and let's see if he's doing something good. Nope, nope, that was not good. Okay, and here comes the high press. And they are playing... Nope, they are not playing out of it. We won that ball. Good. Good, exactly what we want. And then we can build up. See with Kersey and then Chambers. Chambers our deep line playmaker. See if he can do something. That's a good ball. And out to the wing back, please. Yep. And just put it into our... Yeah, okay. Well, not the best ball. Oh! Wow! Well, that I think that that actually hit the top bar. Long throw into Lip. Nah, he's not winning it, but we are getting the second ball here. That wow! What a header! What a header! That was brilliant. Ainsworth. I did say that this guy would get a couple of oh, it's an offside. Oh man. But that was actually pretty decent. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's well, a foot inside the offside. That was actually a good goal, even if it was offside. It was a really good header. Let's make another substitute here. We're at 78 minutes. I'm not used to it going this quickly. I think Ainsworth for Reigns makes sense. I think that makes sense right now. We want to give him some playtime. Reigns. I think I'm gonna change his name to. Let's actually do that right away. Well, I can't click in on him. Okay, I'll do it after the match then. But I'm gonna change his name to Ray. Joe Ray. I think that's better for me to say. But let's bring him on instead of Ainsworth. Boom. And I think I want to put Jamie on in just a few seconds here. Yeah, something about 84 or something like that. Maybe after this highlight. Up to the wing back, up to Reynes. The first time he takes the ball, maybe, we don't know. Possibly going inside. Over to Green. Oh, this looks promising. Oh, he hit the... Ah, man. Ah, he hit the post. And it went out. Okay, let's make the change here. Is that a good idea? Maybe I should bring on someone else. I mean, there's only Gordon. I only got 5 subs. I didn't need him on unless condition. No, not really. No, let's bring Jimmy on. Depot Jimmy. There we go. And I think we're gonna roll this home with a 1-0, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. A 1-0 is 3 points and a clean sheet and all that. It's perfectly fine. We might have a chance here as well. Into raid. Ooh, ha! Nice try. Nice try. That would have been perfect. All right. 5 seconds to go. I don't think there's a highlight. It's just the end of the game. Yeah, there we go. End of the game. Well, guys, that was the first match of the season, at least in the league. And what I like to do after a match, maybe not every time. Oh, they actually had a send-off in the 65th. Okay, man, that makes sense. I didn't see that. Oh, it's a direct red. Interesting. Maybe we should see it. Nah, we're not gonna. Nah, it doesn't matter really. We were playing well before that as well, so it doesn't really matter. But I like to go into the analyze. Not every game, but for the most part, I like to go in here after the match and just. The more I'm seeing, I'm usually going for this specifically, and it's the heat map and where the players overall have been on the pitch. And the more you see this, the more you will understand it. And for most people that are not using it, you won't understand what information I'm getting. But I like to get this information, and I will suggest that you just go in here, just look at it, just okay, there are some reds here, some greens here. Okay, the players are, for the most part, shaping up how I want them to. And remember what tactic they used. They was a 4-4-2. And remember how they used that and how you're breaking them down. And then you can, with enough matches, remember what is good to see and bad to see in here. You will get some information that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Not even inside the... what is it? Is it in here? No, shows. Summary? No. In here, in the team. You wouldn't even get that information in here. And I'm not even using this, not quite often actually. I'm not using this too much anymore. I'm almost only using this to analyze the matches and see if there was something I would like to change. And when I'm looking at this, I don't see anything wrong with this. Absolutely nothing. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm perfectly happy with what I'm seeing. So I just wanted to show you that, and I think we're done. I think we're done for this this episode, and I'll probably play a couple of matches and then come back in 4 or 5 matches and maybe do 2 matches next time. Maybe we have time for 2 matches next time. I think this episode is already 35 minutes or something already. So again, it's too long, and I want to cut something off. And therefore, I'm RelMQ, and I hope to see you next time.